Good evening. This is Brad over here at 100 Servings. And tonight we're going to talk a little bit about Monark. Monark is coming out later this month on February 22nd. It's going to be out on PS4, PS5, and Switch, as well as PC through Steam. One of the great things about this is the demo that's out right now. If you pick it up and you play it and you enjoy it, you can save it at any point during the demo, and then when the full game comes out, you can pick up right where you left off. The demo covers both the prologue and the first chapter of the game. So you get to kind of enjoy it from there, but I figured I've talked to everybody else trying to see, can I get any of the SMT guys or any of the JRPG guys that I follow on YouTube to do a video on this, and besides maybe like Backlog Battle, nobody else seems interested. So I guess I'm going to have to do it myself, you know. So anyways, you start off, you can play this in casual mode if you want. So if you're just there for the story and you're not really big on JRPGs or whatever like that, the combat system, whatever, you can still enjoy the story. And it has a pretty good story to it, so. But we're going to play it on regular just for this.
To be your own person, to have your own ego, then don't give in to what others call normal.
Oh, if you know me, you know I've never given in to what other people would call normal.
Only you can defend your will and desires, your beliefs and morals. Because in this unjust world formed of incomplete thoughts, your ego is what makes you who you are.
I'd like to say that there's some other things that make me who I am, but you know what? Sure.
Should the world deny your ego and refuse to accept it, then prove to the world that you live by your own rules.
I'm a Sigma male. I'm unknowable.
Are you awake? Then show me. Show me your ego.
We've just met. If you've played any of the SMT games, if you played Persona, or the big one that this really takes after is a game called Lost Dimension. Lost Dimension was kind of a budget title put out by Atlas. It plays a lot like this. So if you like Lost Dimension, you'd probably be into something like this. Most people haven't, but this is your basic battle system here. Of course, this is just a tutorial battle, so, you know, whatever I do here, you know how this goes. So big thing is you can move anywhere within your circle, and then once you get to the edge of your movement area, you can take an action, right? Or at any point, you just press B and you go right back to your starting point. So if I get over here and I decide, well, I'm going to attack this guy, and okay, well, nah, I don't want to do that. I can just back out of it and I'm right back to where I started. Lost Dimension did this too. This is kind of a godsend, because like I played a lot of Mordheim. Mordheim, you would have to backtrack your steps, and if you went up or down stairs, or if you jumped on or off something, you can't backtrack to where you started. So this is kind of a lot easier to use. I don't know if there's going to be any verticality in this game that you're really going to have to worry about, but we'll see. So once you get into range, initiate whatever you want to do. This here, I'm going to go ahead and take an attack at him. And you see there it says counter, which means since we're both within melee range, he can counterattack me. If I was attacking from range and he's got a melee attack, he would not be able to counter me.
Hand it over.
You! Counterattack.
I will subdue.
The world grows empty.
Congratulations, tutorial battle. I got slashed a whole bunch, and they drew new blood.
Another failure. What a shame.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
The world truly is a cruel and irrational place.
As long as I've been on it. Game over. No, I'm just kidding.
This little one just isn't good enough.
I've heard that my whole life. I have to go to school? I wish the skeletons really did kill me. I've heard a lot of people complaining, saying this game has PS2 era graphics. That's not fair. I would say that this is definitely thoroughly, based in the PS3 era. So, that's just not fair. Hogwarts is over the other way, dear. I think you're in the wrong school. The scenario creator for this was the same creator as Persona, the original. So, if you Persona 1 and 2. So, if you're familiar with either of those games, you understand the significance of the butterfly, Philemon, whatever like that. So, I don't know if that comes into play or not. That's not how you use a baseball bat. Was that supposed to mean something? Yeah, that's about how I felt in high school. Must be time for finals. Yes, the traditional Japanese storytelling where they don't tell you anything to start off and then you have to figure it out, 60 hours in.
Well, Mr. New Student, your name, if you would?
That's Dr. Mr. New Student. Thank you very much. First and last name. Let's see. Kosu Shinsei means Fist of Sacredness. Yeah, let's go with that name.
I see. How terribly charming. That's a wonderful name.
Don't patronize me. Believe it or not, the effects that are on the screen are not my graphics card or my capture card, getting ready to capture fire, so, it's actually supposed to happen in the game.
Welcome to Shin Mikado Academy. I am Yoru, otherwise known as your dean.
Howdy.
Now. You can let your guard down.
I don't feel like I can.
I just wanted to chat is all. Especially with someone as extraordinary as you.
Again, with the patronizing, can you be less trustworthy?
I'm going to ask you a few questions. They'll pertain to your ego and the 7 desires that make up your will.
I don't like where this is going.
What does school life mean to you?
I don't see humiliation as an option.
impossible. Then let's follow up on that. Are you the diligent, note-taking type?
Actually, I am. I still have all of my notes from every additional school that I've gone to.
How would you feel if you let a friend copy your notes, and they did better on the test than you?
Why would I begrudge them for that? I mean, don't we kind of want our friends to succeed?
It seems like your friend is about to mess something up. What do you do?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna, let them go ahead and push that piece of wood into the circular saw, into the table saw without a hand guard, Just see how things play out. No, I'm going to warn them, because I'm not a sociopath.
You're standing in line for, let's say ramen.
Ooh.
Someone cuts in front of you, but you've been waiting for ages. What do you do?
Well, since I don't see stab them with my chopsticks as an option.
You need money to fulfill your goals, but you're flat broke. What do you do?
Well, since we're living in the 21st century, I might as well go into debt.
Have you ever looked at a naughty website? On your phone? Or your desktop, maybe?
Of course not.
I appreciate the honesty.
Creep.
Okay, let's say you're at a buffet. How do you decide what to eat?
I'm really not picky. I mean, I can try everything, but I'm probably just going to eat whatever.
A situation has already been settled, but someone insists on disagreeing. How do you respond?
Usually with the back of my hand, but let's see. That's a tough one.
Someone you hate is loved by everyone around you. What do you think about that?
Yeah, because, I'm sure that, cutting this other person down in front of everybody else is definitely going to win me some points. I'm really concerned about what some of the results of people are going to get on these, because it's...
You're forced to take on a leadership role. How do you make your decisions?
My way or the highway, baby. Sorry.
Would you say you've ever truly loved someone?
Of course.
If you had extra free time and money, how would you spend it?
I know that's strange to say, but I really would not change my life at all.
What would you do if someone started spreading baseless rumors about you?
The same thing I do every day.
Is there someone or something you care for with every fiber of your being?
Of course, it's you, Dean.
Choose one of these sets of words, would you?
Is this like a limerick or what?
Your desire for pride surpasses all others. You crave self-actualization.
That's actually probably true.
You believe in yourself and your own abilities, and so your actions are dictated by logic. You quite enjoy being in control, don't you?
You said that in the creepiest way possible.
As a whole, your desires are moderately strong. Something about you seems unbalanced, though. None of your desires should be neglected, you know.
Again.
Without desires, your ego can't grow. Without an ego, you're no different from a doll. So be frank with what you want as you attend this academy, and live how you see fit.
I hope this is not the conversation you have with every student when they come.
Thank you. I understand you so terribly well now. I never get to chat with others this much. It's nice.
Thanks, creepy lady.
Life at the academy may be tough, but I know you'll be able to adapt to it right away. Let's speak again if our paths cross. And remember, I'm expecting great things from you.
Sure, creepy person I just met.
Ta-ta!
Open your eyes.
With my totally normal red-eyed color. Finally, somebody in a game who's paler than me.
He seems all right.
Yeah.
You're okay. You're really okay. Thank goodness.
Did you insert or remove any devices
You
from my
okay?
body while I was unconscious?
Can you stand?
Answer the question. The zombies!
The mist is too thick.
You misspelled
Let's
thick.
move.
Okay, and now I'm finally in control of my character. So, one of the big mechanics in this game is that the upper levels of the school are covered in this fog.
Where are you going? We have to follow them.
Oh, okay. And the longer you're in the fog, that meter on the lower right is your mad meter. If your mad meter fills up all the way, then you go crazy. So, and then you have to basically start your exploration all over again. These are fire stations in Japan, believe it or not. They used to have hose reels under there, but from the looks of it, they've replaced them with fire extinguishers. That's about how I feel playing this game already.
Stop. Hold up.
Now, a lot of this is done kind of visual novel style. So on the plus side there, you see you can hit X and it'll auto scroll. One of the things that I like about doing that is that they'll actually have their conversations at kind of the appropriate pace if you let it auto play out. So just for demo purposes here, I'm going to go ahead and let them do that.
I'm beat. I think I'm actually dying. Can't go on.
You're
Was.
out of breath already? We barely moved. You really should exercise more often, Dr. Kakeru.
Who's got the time? I'm a weak old man. You trying to kill me? Was it Nozama, was it?
Yeah, you're in a JRPG and you're like 30. You might as well be 90.
It's Nozomi Hinata. You work here. The least you can do is remember the students' names.
Yeah, because, you know, you guys are here for, what, 4 years at best? Why is he going to learn everybody's name?
Hey, I'm a doctor, not a teacher. Besides, I'm more used to calling you Prez anyway.
So much has happened. I couldn't find you for a week. You have no idea how worried I was.
No, I don't. I don't have any idea.
I'm so glad you're okay, though.
Me too, I guess?
When we heard a student collapsed on the second floor, I never imagined it'd be your brother, Chio.
The second-year building is connected to this one. Maybe he came from over there.
Hey, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
Well, I did get stabbed by a bunch of skeletons. I mean... You know, who are you?
That's not very funny. This is no time to be joking, you know.
Wait, you really can't remember?
No, I'm playing a game.
What's your name? You remember that much at least, right?
It's written in my underpants.
Wait, Chio, I thought your last name was Aikawa.
Well, our family isn't exactly a traditional one.
This suddenly got much creepier. So I have a little sister, and she's not a total jerk. That means at some point we could probably count down until she gets sacrificed or eaten by a monster or whatever else.
Ah, I see.
Can you remember anything besides your name? Family, friends, anything about the school? Anything at all?
I remember getting asked a bunch of annoying questions. Good.
No.
Oh yeah, we're still
I'll
staying
bet
in the
whatever
fog.
made him collapse is also the cause of his amnesia.
Well, the mist does tend to drive people crazy.
We don't know much about it. It's bad for people with weak respiratory systems, though. Like Chico here.
My name is Chio.
So I've got a little sister with a weak immune system, and
But
she's
despite
nice.
all that, your little
Oh,
sis
yeah.
came all the way here to see you. She wouldn't take no for an answer.
Her DNA spells DOA.
You understand what I mean?
No! No, I don't.
Do you really have to ask?
Yes.
The least you could do is thank her.
There.
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're okay. Welcome back.
Welcome back, person whose name I can't pronounce. The joy of the silent protagonist.
Well, we've had our little breather. Let's move. We should hurry on out of here.
There's no mist on the first floor. It'll be safer there.
Dude, you made it like 3 more feet. And my mad gauge is going up there.
A phone call? But we've had no service this entire time.
So in other words, I'm going to have to go to that spot just to check my email, or...
Who could possibly be calling right now?
She's a teenage girl with a cell phone in Tokyo.
Maybe it's someone from the outside. Maybe they'll be able to help us.
And how long are we going to go before that goes to voicemail?
Wait!
Hello?
Mosh Moshi?
What's that sound? My head hurts.
Ah, that's the sound that it used to make when we signed on to the internet in the 90s.
Everyone, stay close!
Where are we?
Cleveland, what do you think?
Chio! Dr. Kakeru, is Chio alright?
Yeah, he's been such a big help so far.
Don't worry, she's just unconscious. What about the rest of you? Everyone all right?
So, no checking for respiration, no checking for a pulse. You know, blood sugar's good. Just from standing over there, huh? This is Japan. School kids can beat, you know, monsters and vampires and whatever else easily, so.
Huh? What the?
Look out! Run! I'll be fine.
Well, no reason to hang around. Let's go.
And leave you behind? Not a chance. I'm staying right here with you.
Yeah.
Don't be stupid! You're just gonna get us all killed!
Yeah, just let him die.
I don't care. I'm not going to let you sacrifice yourself.
I'm gonna sacrifice myself too.
Shit.
Hey, language.
Watch out!
Persona!
What now?
Ah, it's Bondage Bunny.
Fruitless facade. False, fretful, and failing. Funny and fragile. Quite the formation.
Is this gonna be a thing? I don't really want to know, but
Tremble in delight. I am the abyss. I am one and I am all. The world and the self, ephemeral, eternal.
I am you and you are I.
And so too do I hold your destiny.
Thank you.
Wait! Unhand me, you uncouth, unkind underling! The impudence instantly interrupting my interlude.
This is a technique called alliteration, where you use the same sound or letter with the start of every word. It's annoying. Yeah, I asked you a question.
Hurtful heathen, deranged devil, sadistic, sadist. You may refer to me as Vanitas.
Carnitas, got it.
Hey! Can you at least pretend to be petrified? You really put me off my game here, pal. Power is not a present to be provided. Pacify your predicament personally.
I'm just glad that the skeletons stopped advancing or trying to kill us or anything for as long as I'm standing here.
These dastardly dissidents are demons. Lackeys of their lowest level. Legions. But even the lowliest legion would leave a lack-witted lug like you lifeless. I, however, possess a plethora of power. Prostrate before me and pray I spare you. Show me the delightful sight of your struggle to survive this plight, and I just might. Hey! Have you heard even one single word I've said? Go at them unarmed and you're as good as dead.
So, use you as a weapon or what?
You are utterly deranged. Can't you just let me give you my cryptic, mystical spiel?
No! Let's fight already.
A facade with no memories within expectation, but no manners or sense of self-preservation? Gah! Enough! Dealing with you is giving me a headache. I cannot lend you strength, but I can still assist. After all, fate is static. It'll always persist.
There's some writer sitting behind their keyboard thinking they're so clever reading this dialogue. shouldn't have eaten that extra burrito at lunch. Oh, blood. Oh, that's a new trick. I transformed into Captain Cosplay.
That isn't a magic ear. Your soul made manifest. You'll need it in the other world to make it through the rest.
I'm pretty sure they sell those at the, Walt Disney World.
The power of vanity is yours for the taking. A reflection of your ego, a fiend of your making. Now go and kill those things already.
That didn't rhyme. Battles are carried out in phases between the player and enemy. Use the left stick. Yeah, we understand how to move. Your turn is over when all your units have acted. Use arts, authority options in the command list. You gotta be in range. You can assist other people. Again, if you played Lost Dimension, if you've played even somewhat like Valkyria Chronicles, any of that kind of, tactical RPG like that, you generally have a good idea what's happening. This is not like XCOM or Mechanicus. You're not on a grid system. It's something else.
Get ready.
Alright, so I could just run all the way out here, which means I'm going to stand here and look stupid when the enemy walks up and just bashes me. So, as a general rule, you don't want to get all the way within your enemy's movement range. So, I'm going to wait here. I'm going to have my little skeleton buddy here wait here with me. So the enemy probably cannot move close enough to attack. Yeah.
Advancing.
But I will be close enough to attack my next turn.
Here I go.
Of course, it's going to be better if I can attack from behind. So, see, I'm going to get a back attack, 100% hit, and it looks like they can't counter. Can I hit both of you? There we go.
Advancing.
Payback.
And again, part of what you want to try and do with your turn is also put yourself in a position where they're not going to back attack you on their next turn. See, since the enemy just ran over, I can easily just move into a back attack position, and then my little skeleton there is going to back me up too. So now I got a 100% chance to hit, back attack, and an assist for 4 hit points from the enemy. Okay,
Checkmate.
so
Now you see.
I'm Batman. Not sure what I got to see on that. Yeah, okay, and your ego has grown, so I gained 8 points to greed. I don't know why. Really? That's how impressed you were? I stabbed a couple of skeletons and that's a wow.
Where are your calls, your cheering cries? Return to your world now. Go! Claim your prize.
Fine, let us out. No, I don't want him to start explaining.
I don't take orders from you. With that, farewell and adieu.
The Japanese version, he also does all this rhyming and everything else as well, so I guess we really can't complain too much.
Bring your ego and power to bear against the irrational and unfair.
Now it's going to run through a music video and whatever else. I think we can skip this for now. You can watch it on your own time. I also don't want it to pick up the music and
Nozomi Hinata.
claim that it was content claimed or whatever else like that.
Savior.
We're back from special effects land.
This is the academy? We made it back. Is everyone all right?
Well, I got stabbed a few times. Does that count? Apparently the doctor did too, so he has a bunch of bloodless injuries.
Perfectly fine. Just a little bruised.
Dude, you got hacked with a broadsword.
Wait. What happened to me?
The plot happened to you. The plot.
What do you look so worried about?
Because your writing is questionable.
You've been unconscious ever since you answered that weird phone call.
I'll take Chio to the infirmary. You two go on down for now, okay?
All right. Let's get going then. We can talk about the other world later on.
Yeah, how about we get out of the fog? So if there's no fog on the bottom level and we're both going there, why aren't we all going together?
And what were you doing on the second floor, former student council president Hinata?
Ah, that would be why. Because you can't have an adult in the scene where two students are going to argue about something, because an adult would say, knock it off, we're in a doomsday scenario. So.
Hello, Kurama.
Yeah, because good guys dress like that.
I thought I declared any areas overrun with mist off limits.
We're going to get along great.
I await your explanation.
Why isn't strangle him with his own cape an option?
You there, do not interrupt me. Or do you truly have no idea who I am?
I truly have no idea who you are.
Then allow me to debrief you. After the mist, barrier, and other anomalies appeared, the last student council tried to dispel the chaos with the faculty.
Oh, how dare they?
And yet, said chaos has only increased.
I'm sure you had nothing to do with that.
It was then that a savior appeared to quell the unrest, rallying the students with his overwhelming charisma.
Oh my god.
That savior is none other than I.
Really?
President Kurama Hitotsubashi.
Okay, well, at least you're not a cult leader.
Hinata was relieved of her duties, and at the behest of all, I took on the mantle of Student Council President. So what say you, Hinata? How does it feel to see how much more capable I am in comparison?
It's true. I was inadequate for the demands of the office.
You couldn't keep up with the demands of the office better than that guy. Really.
I commend you on acknowledging your inferiority. Now, why did you enter the mist?
Fun? I don't know, hide and seek?
Well...
Oh, thank you for not actually explaining
He
it.
collapsed within the mist, so you ventured in to save him. And this was with Dr. Kakeru Hasegawa and Chio Aikawa?
Yes.
I see. So you placed both the Academy's doctor and a middle school student in peril. Your foolishness astounds me.
I just want to take an eraser and get that spot between his eyebrows.
You should have come to me. As your student council president, I would have rescued him in a safer manner.
Oh, would you have flown in there or something with your cape and just picked me up?
You may no longer hold the position yourself, but you still set a poor example by behaving this way.
Oh, yeah.
I believe some discipline is in order. What say the rest of you?
This suddenly took another really creepy turn.
Agreed.
Pardon the interruption.
It's the Dean. The Dean of Mean, Keith
But would you
Jardine.
mind if I borrowed this young man and Miss Hinata? We have urgent matters to discuss.
Well, well. If it isn't Ms. Sora Jingu, our beloved Dean.
Yeah, because that's how you talk to adults. Creep. Yeah, you said your name was Yoru.
Yoru, my name is Sora Jingu. Are you quite all right?
Obviously not.
You! Did I not warn you about interrupting me?
You came to the end of a complete sentence.
Dean Jingu, we must consider impeaching Hinata for violating Academy regulations.
What? You're impeaching her? For what? Ending the war in Vietnam? See, that's boomer humor, you know? Instead of, having to explain cigars and orange face paint, so.
Impeaching?
Of course, it truly breaks my heart to punish one of my peers, but order must be maintained in our academy.
See, this is how you establish a villain without having them do something like cartoonishly evil. They can just be a jerk that you just don't like, okay? They don't have to kick a puppy or something like that. Pay attention, writers. Although I have a feeling he'll probably do something like that before too long.
No further action will be required at this time, Mr. Hitotsubashi. Thanks to you, of course. And not just from me. The rest of the faculty and student body are all very grateful to you. I'd hate to see you suffer from the guilt of punishing your peers, even if it was done out of responsibility.
And not just to fuel your massive ego.
Surely it'd be fine to let it go this once.
You are an adult. Take charge of the situation.
As you wish, I'll leave it at that. We wouldn't want my judgment clouded by grief, after all. Come along, everyone, to the student council room.
The place just must reek. There's nothing but fear and anxiety in there.
Yes, sir.
Remember, Hinata, there won't be a next time.
Again. Sure. What are you gonna do? File some paperwork?
Well, that takes care of the rank and file. Why don't we have a chat in that empty classroom?
Nothing creepy here.
I see. So you were dragged into the other world after answering a phone call in the mist.
The music on this game so far has been alright. It's the same composer as one of the composers on Digital Devil Saga. So that's probably my favorite OST of all time.
There's just one thing I need to know. How exactly did you...
Magic.
How did they flee the other world and make it back to here? Is that the question you seek to ask, O woeful overseer?
Vanitas!
Is this gonna be a thing?
A demon? No. A monarch? How did you get into this academy?
I'm pretty sure he just dropped through a portal.
I am the answer for which you strive. Vanitas, the being who helped them survive.
A demon? Helping? So that's how it is.
I wouldn't say he helped.
Did you make a pact with a demon in exchange for power? An authority, so to speak.
No, but I did sell my soul for tickets to White Zombie concert back in the 90s. Does that count?
And what did you wish for?
I'm sure that's the better answer.
He and 3 others were dragged to the depths. He drove back the legions to fend off their deaths.
If there's one thing you're going to learn from any kind of SMT, Persona, whatever type of game, your questions generally have answers that you need to give.
I see. You're a kind person at heart, it seems.
Not really.
I sense that someone managed to return for being drawn into the other world, but this, I never imagined. To think a new pact bearer would emerge as a result. If I may ask, what sort of authority did you receive?
I don't know, but you need to respect my authority. I don't know, it gave me a knife and a really cheesy costume.
The authority of vanity? I've never heard of that. Perhaps it's an aberration of some sort.
Probably.
You're surprisingly knowledgeable about all this demon and otherworld stuff, Miss Sora.
That I am. But extenuating circumstances prevented me from talking about them before.
Oh, great.
These secrets are normally reserved for the head of the Jingu family, as is the position of Academy Dean. However, seeing as you already know, there's no point in hiding things any further. I'll answer any questions you have.
I seriously doubt that.
There is a metaphysical plane that exists separately from the physical world, ascertainable only via cognition alone.
Yes, we've all played a Persona game.
That is the realm you visited, the other world.
The metaverse, the other world.
Demons are supernatural beings that live in the other world. They feed off the egos of humans.
Boy, that guy in white can probably feed all of them.
There are 7 demons known as Monarchs, 1 for each sin. As progenitors of lesser demons, they are of the highest order. If they make a pact with someone, they are then able to provide their pact bearer with an authority. In order to make a pact, one must have a cause, a strong ego, the ability to perceive the other world, and a wish.
That's a lot.
But vanity is an aberration. It isn't one of the deadly sins. Your pact with that monarch was incidental at best.
There's nothing I have to ask. I have so many questions.
Consider a far-fetched goal. Curing an incurable illness, for example.
No comment.
Reality can't be changed no matter how hard you wish. But if someone learned that the power to overturn reality existed, would they be able to resist temptation? Even if such power came from demons and gave rise to widespread distortions.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The first chance that people had, they would just do horrendous things.
Powers from the other world are against the natural order. Continued usage of them will cause our world to distort. The mist, the barrier around the academy, the calls from the other world, all are byproducts of a pact bearer's. So please, unless the situation demands it, I ask that you avoid using your authority on campus. The Jingu family has maintained balance in the world ever since the Academy's founder discovered the existence of demons.
No. You can't call somebody a Jingu. I'm pretty sure that's a slur, okay?
We've attempted to prevent the emergence of new pact bearers at any cost. And yet they've appeared regardless.
So does that mean you're gonna kill me now,
We
or?
are currently aware of at least 7 others.
Boy, you've done a really good job of preventing it.
Voiding their pacts is the only way to put a stop to these anomalies and restore normality. Might I ask you to use your powers for the welfare of our academy?
No.
I believe a pact bearer of your circumstances would be perfect for this task.
You don't know me.
Please, bear with me. Your compliance would be appreciated.
You want me to wear a mask, don't you? Yeah, I'll do it.
You have my thanks. Now then, would you prefer a detailed explanation on how to void the pacts, or will the gist of things suffice?
Oh, just please give me the gist.
While exploring the mist in the academy, you will receive calls that connect you to the other world. There, you will find crystals known as ideals. Shatter them, and it will render the pact bearers powerless.
So, in other words, I have to keep my phone charged up.
Though it pains me to ask this of a student, the fate of our academy is in your hands.
Good luck.
Mr. Vanitas, I would appreciate if you concealed yourself around any students who are unaware of the situation.
because of the Lovecraftian horror that's on the other side of the zipper in your face. Good gracious.
Your appearance would cause a great deal of panic, to put things lightly.
I'm here for the boy, so don't worry your head. My only concern is what road he will tread.
I'll take that to mean you intend to behave. These are reference materials about demons, pact bearers, and the other world. Give them a read when you get the chance.
Oh, I'll get right on that.
I'll be taking my leave now.
Now, do I actually get to control my character? Yay! So basically, you do everything through your phone, which is actually kind of cool. So your inventory, whatever like that. In these games, generally everything kind of has a meaning to it. So I kind of look at the layout of this as, you know, everything is kind of monochromatic. It's black and white. When you look at the basics of psychology, more or less, the mind is split into three parts. The id, which is the part of your mind that wants things, you know, wants to eat, wants to sleep, wants to drink, wants to whatever. The superego is the part of your personality that puts rules in place. Okay, you have to have a bedtime. You need to brush your teeth after every meal. You have to, you know, cross at a crosswalk. You have to obey the speed limit. The ego is actually the part of your mind that operates between the two of those. So, to me, this kind of shows that, again, with the big focus of the ego in this game, that all the shades of gray are kind of what your ego really is. That realm that's between the things that you want and the rules that keep you from giving in to your desires every time you want something. That's, you know, late night psychology 101 for you, so. I have no items. I have a character. Oh, cool, and I can customize them. So I'm going to be as tall as I can be. I am one built skeleton. Okay, well, the faces are horrific. And... ooh, nice hairstyle. The Rei Ayanami. Oh yeah, we're definitely going with the school teacher one. Hair color. Boy, those are some options.
As ordered. Glory to my liege.
Let's go with the creepy one. And of course, they've got a skill tree. You pay for it with spirit, I guess, or whatever. Full force slash, sleep. Banish madness. And I've got a skill tree as well as far as gaining new abilities. All right. So for right now, for the night, I think I'm going to go ahead and save here. So, should I keep going with this? Should I not? Feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever else like that. This is my first video I'm putting out on YouTube, so any kind of feedback would be helpful. I can do one of these for a couple of nights and see what we come up with. The game comes out on the 22nd. I've pre-ordered it. You might decide to, you might decide not to. Your call. But either way, if you have a PS4, PS5, Switch, if you're on Steam, whatever, give the game a try. You know, at least show some interest. No, this is not a AAA title. You know, it's not coming out from Electronic Arts or Activision or anything like that. But there's kind of a little simple joy that you get out of playing these you know, single A titles that I would definitely say is worth a try. You know, if you've played Lost Dimension or anything else like that and you enjoyed it, give this a shot, you know. And if you can, if you feel like it, support the developers, you know. So anyways, otherwise, that's it for me for tonight. I will be back tomorrow, maybe. So feel free, post a comment, and I will get back to you. All right. Have a good night.